Whew, okay, y'all. After days and days and days and days and almost weeks of waiting, we have finally gotten an update on Jonathan Majors. Now, if you do not remember, Jonathan earlier back in April, he was charged with assault against his alleged girlfriend at the time. And so, she didn't want to press any charges, but the DA, they moved forward. They moved forward with the charges being pressed. He was arrested, he was booked, and he was had a court date. Now he did not show up to the first court date. He was there via Zoom, and the judge told him that he needs to be there face to face for this second court date. Well, the second court date happened last Tuesday, y'all. And guess who he showed up with? Megan Good. Now, Megan Good was formerly married to Devon, the pastor. If you don't know who he is, I'll show a picture of him so we can get into this. Because, y'all, this is a hot mess. Jonathan, he's going to trial now. The trial is supposed to start in the top of August. Y'all, this is a hot mess. But we got to get into this story. After the intro, we will get into this tremendous hot mess of a story. Good morning and welcome to Warriors Corner. Whew, y'all, I'm just going to go on and jump right into this because we've been waiting patiently for an update, okay? So here we go. So Jonathan Majors, supported by his girlfriend Megan Good, at a court appearance amid assault charges, okay? So Jonathan Majors and Megan Good were seen holding hands as Judge Rachel S. Pauley set a trial date for August 3rd in the actor's assault and harassment case, okay? So Jonathan, here they are. Here's Megan Good and here's Jonathan. They're leaving the courthouse from here. Now, just in case y'all do not know, this is Megan Good's ex-husband, and they were married from 2012 to 2022, so 10 years. And it was an interesting relationship. He was a pastor, Megan was an actress, and Megan just never really seemed to fit into his good boy image, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion, y'all, okay? So that's Devon Franklin, and we may be some kin. We may be some kin. So let me get back to this article. So Jonathan is headed to trial following his latest court appearance. On Tuesday, Major 33 appeared in person at Manhattan Criminal Court in New York City for a hearing with his girlfriend Megan Good by his side. Now let me say this. It's so interesting to me how, and I'm not trying to make it about race or anything, but it's so interesting to me how when a guy, our black man, you want to be with a white female, and then when you feel they've done you wrong, then you want to come running back to the black ones, to be Captain Save a Ho for you. But Megan, I hope this is a genuine relationship, because personally I feel like he just playing you for the camera, playing you for the media, playing you out. That's just my opinion, though. The pair were seen holding hands as they entered and exited the court together, alongside Major's attorney Tuesday morning. During Tuesday's hearing, the defense withdrew a motion it had previously entered during the last month's hearing, which Majors attended virtually. Judge Rachel S. Pauley then set an August 3rd date for the trial in Major's case, following his March 25th arrest and subsequent arraignment over a number of misdemeanor assault and harassment charges. So I made a mistake earlier. I said I thought it was in April, but it happened in March. So Major appeared before the court wearing a dark brown suit and spoke only to say good morning to the judge and acknowledge her instructions to appear at Manhattan Criminal Court in person in August for the beginning of his trial. The judge also ordered Majors to continue to adhere to the court full order of protection for the alleged victim in the case. Okay, so here he is. This man looks just insane to me. He does not look well. He It looks like he just kind of threw these clothes on to show up to court. Let me scroll back up. Look at this. I mean, it's wrinkled and he's just very thrown together. But maybe he's distraught, y'all. Maybe he just can't believe what's happening. But you allegedly can't go around putting your hands on people and thinking that there's nothing going to happen, sir. It just don't work like that. Okay. The actor's attorney did not immediately respond to people's request for a comment on Tuesday. So since Major's last hearing on May 9th, amid uncertainty regarding his future with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and his Hollywood career, the actor began dating actress Good at 41. The Shazam actress was a friend whose relationship with Majors turned romantic as she supported him in the midst of his assault charge and allegations, as sources told police in May. Now, and that's what, like I said, it's just giving Captain Save-A-Ho vibes. Like, you needed somebody to come and save you, and Meagan Good just, happened to be there to save you, I guess. I really don't understand that. Yeah. And you really can't understand nobody's relationship until you're in the situation. But this just doesn't really, I don't see these two together. I just don't see it. But I didn't see her and Devon together, but it worked for 10 years. Meagan has shown considerable support towards him, the sources said. At the time, it seems their relationship has developed further at this point. The pair were most recently seen traveling from New York City to Los Angeles together on May 20th. So he doing his thing. And I still want to know, where is this daughter? Who's watching this daughter? Because we got to remember that the daughter lives down in Atlanta on his property down there. Who's the baby mama? Because she has yet to say anything. This man got a tight camp. At Major's last hearing on May 9th, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office made it public superseding complaint in the case that carries a third-degree assault charge. In a statement obtained by People following the hearing, Major's attorney said that her team has provided the Manhattan District Attorney's Office with refutable evidence that the alleged victim in the March 25th incident that led to his arrest is lying about the facts in the case. Now, here's his attorney, and the lies can't be too strong. And whatever evidence y'all bringing can't be too strong, because they're still pressing forward. And I would like to know what evidence that you all presented. I remember something about a video from the cab. I remember the cab driver, made a statement. There were a couple of statements that were made, but obviously the DA ain't letting this go. They are not. So his attorney said in a May 9th statement that no new charges have been filed against Major at the time, and called the case against her client a witch hunt against Jonathan Majors driven by baseless claims. Instead of dismissing the allegations in the face of the woman who clearly lied to the DA, the DA has adjusted the charges to match the woman's new lies, the attorney said at the time, adding that she and her team obtained even more video evidence of his innocence, but we are hesitant to share it for fear the DA will tip the woman off to change her story again. Majors is due back on Thursday, August 3rd, at which point his case will go to trial. I really hope, Majors, that you got your house in order and your ducks are in a row, because, sir, if you don't, you will be in some major trouble. And I'm a little not shocked because the court system is behind, but the fact that they are going to drag this until August, this is some time. But maybe this will give him the opportunity and his team the opportunity to gather their information, to get whatever more they need. Now they're saying, his attorney is saying that, oh, the victim is changing her story based on what the DA is telling her. Now, I'm stuck on Megan. This relationship just don't sit well with me, everyone. I'm gonna scroll back up here. This relationship just doesn't make, and not that not that it has to make sense for me, but it doesn't give the vibes that I'm exactly looking for. Like it's not giving I'm here because I want to be here. It's giving I'm here because he needs support and he needs a Black woman to stand by him during a rough moment. That's what it's giving for me. Now that's just my idea, my thoughts, my thinking. But Jonathan, and everyone is innocent until proven guilty, but there's just always been something about you that's been off about me. And I can't put my finger and pinpoint it just yet, but there's always just been something about you that just don't sit well with me. I don't know. And then, the college that they said in college you were problematic, that, the tweet came out before this story even came out that there was a gentleman in Hollywood that's blowing up. He was on his way to being the next Will Smith, but he's problematic. That's what the tweet said. I feel the problematic vibes. And I feel that Megan is here to support, you through this foolishness. But I don't know, y'all. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to read the body language. I'm trying to see this hand holding, and it looks, I don't know. Megan, you got a good thing going. You on Harlem. I love Harlem on Amazon Prime. Y'all go check out Harlem if you haven't. Stay away from this man. Stay focused on your career. You just got out of a 10-year marriage just last year. Ma'am, you need to, y'all, I'm concerned. I'm worried and I'm concerned. It's just, it's not screaming innocent to me. It's not screaming innocent to me. It's screaming that I'm pulling stunt moves so that I can try to get off the best I can so I can have the Black vote. So I can hopefully have my Black peers on this jury vote me innocent. That's what I'm feeling. But everybody's innocent until proven guilty. And I just, it's the history of your problematicness. If people in the past weren't saying that you have had, problems with your keeping your hands to yourself and talking to people a certain way and things like that, I would be trying to stand with you. But the past don't come up, and start talking for no reason. And we shouldn't judge people by their past at all. But when people saying that this has been your behavior, and people are telling us, that there's somebody in Hollywood who's on the come up, who has some real problematic problems. In the words of Mama look, when the streets is talking, I got to listen. And we are listening. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. Do you think this man is innocent? How do you feel about him and Megan Good being together? I told Diva, to me, she's always been a movie like. Okay, never mind. Let me be quiet about that. But Megan, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling this relationship. I'm not feeling what you being with this man. I'm not feeling, none of it. None of it. Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Hit the like button on this video. If you're not a subscriber, check my channel out. And if you like what I've got going on over here in Warriors World, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell on all. That way you see each and every time I post a video with you in mind. Jonathan, I just have no words, sir. But this is not looking good for you. It's not looking good. And I hope that your attorneys have all the evidence they need to back your story up. But the evidence that they have brought so far, it don't look like it's working too well because the DA is pressing forward and we are going to trial. Y'all, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you for joining me in Royer's Corner, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.